Good morning, everyone. Would you please stand for our procession and remain standing for our national anthem? Please remain standing, directing your attention to the flags on the stage for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Join me in thanking India Hagans and Nathan Eldridge for that beautiful duet rendition of the national anthem. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, elected officials, commissioners, members of the CSM Board of Trustees, members of the CSM Foundation Board of Directors, members of the Board of Education, honored guests, distinguished faculty and staff, friends and families. Before I introduce our graduates, I would like to recognize a number of special guests here for CSM's 64th spring commencement. If you will, please stand when I call your name. And audience, if you would, please hold your applause until I finish all of the recognitions. Our platform guests include members of the college's Board of Trustees, Chair Mr. Sean Coates, Ms. Kathy Allen, Trustee Jose Gonzalez, we also have the college's senior administration team, Provost and Vice President of the Division of Learning, Dr. Rodney Redman, Vice President for Student Equity and Success, Dr. Tracy Harris, Vice President of Operations and Planning, Dr. Bill Comey, Vice President and General Counsel of Human Resources and Organizational Development, Craig Pattanaud, Vice President of Financial Services, Judy Mills, Associate Vice President of Continuing Education and Workforce Development, Ellen Flowers Fields, Associate Vice President of Marketing, Admissions, and Recruitment, Avis McMillan, and Chief of Staff, Dr. Larissa Pfeiffer. In the audience, we also have a number of special supporters of the college that I would like to recognize. State Delegate Edith Patterson, Charles County Commissioner President Reuben Collins, and Charles County Commissioner Thomasina Coates. And it gives me great pleasure to share with you that we have a very special group of K-12 leaders with us this morning from the Charles County Public School System. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Maria Navarro. Let's give them all a hand clap, please. These esteemed colleagues join us because included in this morning's commencement exercise, in addition to celebrating with all of you here, we have a very special group of high school seniors from Henry E. Lackey, St. Charles, Thomas Stone, and Westlake High Schools. These students spent their senior year attending CSM and are about to become the first graduates of our early college program. It is important to recognize so many of our supporters and advocates at graduation because whether you realize it or not, it was a team effort to get you here. We have a hard-working network of legislators, industry experts, community stakeholders, and donors who, combined with leadership, staff, faculty, are dedicated to your success and keeping college affordable. I would like to highlight this spring graduating class. This class of students has earned an impressive number of degrees and certificates. We actually have 471 candidates for degrees and certifications this spring, receiving a total of 531 awards. The youngest graduate is 16 years old, and the oldest, yes, that's fine. And the oldest graduate is 70 years young. And while every degree is an honor, 26% of you are graduating with an honor designation. Well done. The degrees and certificates that will be awarded this morning will have a ripple effect on our community that many people may not even realize. The obtainment of a degree or certificate changes the trajectory of your lives and the lives of your family and our community. The ripple effect goes on for years. So I'd like to share with you similar remarks that I shared at the January commencement. I began my professional journey as an English teacher, and I'd like to acknowledge all of our amazing faculty in this room today. I just love to spend time in a library, nestle up with a good book, and feel the smooth pages turning in my hand. I enjoy writing personalized letters, the playfulness of words and rhythm, and having fun with poetry and whimsical lyrics. I recognize the power of words, how they reverberate long after they've been spoken, and what a gift they can be to the hearer. A little more than 4 months ago, I had the honor of becoming your new president, CSM's 6th president. And as I prepared for the first 2023 commencement in January, I thought about this wonderful moment of celebration for all of you and the words that I wanted to impress upon the entire class of 2023. I'm thrilled to share the following letter that I wrote to this year's graduates. And so the letter begins. Dear 2023 graduate, today is your day. Today is your day. And this is your moment. And the amazing faculty and staff and administration and Board of Trustees at the College of Southern Maryland couldn't be prouder of you. You've reached an incredible milestone. One lab, one paper, and one project at a time. During your journey at CSM, you've read and you wrote. You initiated and you collaborated. You performed and you competed. You started early, and on occasion, you finished late. You flew solo and you worked in groups. You navigated online and at times face to face. You tackled Zoom and you muted and unmuted. You masked up, and in times of great adversity, you shouldered up. Some of you changed your major, while others of you stayed the course. And when you wondered if it was all worth it, your eyes lifted up. Some of you worked multiple jobs, maybe even raised a child or two. The struggle was real. The road was not easy, but you persevered and you pressed through. Yes, you may have had some challenges, graduates. Some of you may have even shed a tear. But in the midst of it all, we are here to applaud you because you're still here. Now, here we are, all of us assembled, celebrating you. So relish in your special moment. As one of my friends likes to say, do what you do. Let me remind you that the same grit and determination that you needed to make it here thus far will be your blueprint for success. It will be your bright, shining North Star. Continue to draw deep from that well, knowing that your inner core runs so very deep. Remember to lean on your precious loved ones, appreciate your tribe, and love your peeps. Graduates, look ahead, don't turn back. Your bright future awaits. As author Brené Brown penned, dare to lead, be fearless and bold, but know that you go forth but by grace. Our workforce needs you. Our universities stand to welcome you. You are prepared and you are equipped for your next. Redeem the time. Walk forward in your purpose. The College of Southern Maryland stands with you, confident in your success. Now I would like to invite our Faculty Senate President, Professor George Bedell, to address our graduates as well. Thank you.
Graduates and families, members of the CSM community, honored guests, on behalf of the College of Southern Maryland faculty, welcome. This is a momentous day for all of you who are graduating and a day for the rest of us to celebrate your many accomplishments. Let me begin by telling you that as I sat down at my computer to type graduation speech into ChatGPT, I had a moment of clarity. I realized that writing with AI is one aspect of the future that I am not ready to embrace. Fortunately, I did at that moment realize that the future itself is a fine topic for a graduation speech. The philosopher Joe Strummer told us that the future is unwritten. I enjoy the simplicity of this phrase regarding the unknowability of some things, and it seems to me to be a truism. And yet, while the future is unwritten, there is another truism that all of us in this room should feel good about. The writers of our future are right here before us. I mean you, the CSM graduating class of 2023. You have embraced education, You've chosen to construct a foundation based on learning and on knowledge so that you may build a better and brighter future for yourselves and for all of us. When I think about the tools that you will need to build that bright future, I think about challenges and how you will face them. Some of you will be leaving here to pursue additional degrees. Some will be entering directly into a new career. All of you will be living lives in a world that is filled with uncertainty. You'll be working with your classmates or colleagues to solve problems and to respond to challenges. Sometimes you'll need to dig pretty deep to find the best solutions. I'm hopeful that as you respond to those challenges, as you build the future, you will be well equipped with the tools that have been shared with you by the teachers, tutors, advisors, and administrators here at the College of Southern Maryland. We're here for you because we believe that education is the greatest asset you can have when solving problems. I'm hopeful that you will remember not just the facts you learned at CSM, but you will also remember and embrace the value of asking questions, of dialogue and discourse, of the evolving nature of ideas and the way that thoughts and ideas have transformed the world for the better and will continue to do so so long as we value the transformative power of knowledge. Finally, some thoughts on the recent past. At some point, you chose CSM as the place to further your education. Because of that choice, our college has benefited from each and every one of you. You have each made the college community more rich. You have each helped CSM to succeed and to grow. Because of this, I want to offer you more than congratulations. On behalf of the CSM faculty, I'd also like to offer my sincere thanks. And with those thanks and those congratulations, we also wish you the best in all of your future endeavors. Build the best future you can, and be well.
Thank you, Professor Bedell. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to introduce our student commencement speaker to you today. Michaela Butler of Charles County will graduate this morning with her Associate of Arts degree in Social Sciences and Arts and Sciences. Michaela is going to share with us how, when she graduated from high school in 2020, she went straight into the workforce in order to save money for higher education. After a winding journey of working at retail jobs during the pandemic, she turned to the College of Southern Maryland to explore deeper connections and possibilities for herself. Her first CSM internship turned into her current full-time job as a CSM Advising, Career, and Transfer Services Administrative Assistant. And I'm confident you will all be moved by her inspiring journey and words of encouragement.
Thank you for that lovely introduction, Trustee Coates. Good morning, everyone. My name is Michaela Butler, and it is my distinct honor to stand before you today as your student commencement speaker. You know, life has its way of offering news during the most curious of moments. A few years ago, I went along with my mom to the liquor store so she could purchase a lottery ticket. Her hopes, of course, were to win big, but as I stood with her while she chose her numbers, I got my winning ticket. A notification on my phone informing me that I was officially accepted into the four-year college that I thought was the college of my dreams. That moment not only took me by surprise, but it also taught me an important lesson. Although my mother made her purchase of faith or hope or a miracle, her mind went straight to the practical upon hearing the news. How was I going to pay for it? My family couldn't afford to send me off to school. That was the reality, and that destroyed me as someone who saw no other path to get ahead in life than attending a university. So I sought the advice of my parents, who urged me to consider a different path. Start with finding a job and save up your money first. You don't want the student loan debt that I got. Don't put the cart before the horse, my mom firmly advised. My dad doubled down on her words, but he also affirmed that they would always support me, no matter what path I chose. Feeling truly cornered, I listened to their advice, and after carefully considering my plans, I had no job, no savings, no financial aid, no car. I was indeed putting the cart before the horse. What do I always say, Kayla? Ain't nothing to it but to what? My mom asked, grinning in anticipation for my answer. Do it, I said. That's right. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Inspired by those words, I embarked on a year-long path of exploring my interests through work. I worked at Joann's as a cashier, at Walgreens Pharmacy as a pharmacy technician, and at CVS Pharmacy as a certified one. While those jobs left me with skills and knowledge I couldn't get elsewhere, these positions were not jobs I was passionate about, and I knew that I was ready to take the next step in my journey. So 2 years ago, after a taxing day in the pharmacy during a pandemic, I remembered the College of Southern Maryland. This college was one of my abandoned post-high school plans. The appeal of following the status quo and going to a four-year college drove me away from this choice. But upon rediscovering it, I couldn't help but be overwhelmed with joy. The joy of an accessible and affordable option. The next morning, I began the process of re-enrollment, where I decided to take a risk and pursue a major in my lifelong interest of sociology and see where it would take me. It took me so much farther than I could ever imagine. I loved studying sociology, and I decided that I wanted to major in it. I have spent the last 2 years learning about the many barriers to upward social mobility, such as the education and wealth gaps. I gained deeper knowledge about how to help and leverage members of marginalized communities to finally relinquish their struggles and experience stability. Who am I talking about when I say marginalized communities? Who in our diverse community am I advocating for? Racial and ethnic minorities, the working class, women and sexual minorities, those of you who have disabilities, and anyone who has needlessly struggled to survive or even struggled with self-love. Today, my goal is to help people, the most vulnerable people in our communities who need it most, to see the value of education and help mobilize them to have brighter futures. I have a lot of people to thank for getting me to where I am today. Thank you to my parents for loving me, supporting me, and teaching me to stand on my own 2 feet. To my triplet, Monique, thank you for always being by my side, and I hope to be in your place, cheering you on at your commencement ceremony next spring. I also want to thank and recognize CSM faculty members Rachel Smith and Beth Caruso from the English department, and Lisa Link Smith and Seth Bacon from the sociology department. They have supported me in all of my crazy endeavors. Thanks to all of them, I discovered my passion and got to work. I landed a position as an intern for the student engagement department, helping students get their start at CSM. Thank you to my former supervisor, Heather Murphy, for helping me plant my seeds here. And finally, thank you to Jennifer Fossil for being so awesome, so empathetic, and a great listening ear. This past fall was even more life-changing. I was hired as an administrative assistant for the college's advising department. I can't say enough about CSM's hardworking advisors and student engagement staff for teaching me and always having my back. As a part of the CSM team, I was able to help put together the Tri-County Job and Career Fair, which felt like planning a wedding. I also co-founded a new club called the Multicultural Student Alliance, a culturally inclusive fellowship to facilitate cultural exchange and social cohesion, which recently won Club of the Year this Tuesday. Thank you to our advisor and La Plata Student Life Coordinator, MJ, for supporting the group. I've even been able to execute IRB-approved independent research on the racial achievement gaps, which I recently presented at the Maryland Scholar Summit. I extend another massive thank you to Dr. Seth Bacon for guiding me in this project. My story hopefully communicates not only the extrinsic value of my CSM education and experience, but also the intrinsic growth of my mindset thanks to CSM. Sadly, community college is highly stigmatized in our society, and I played into that perpetuation. It took me a year of chasing that idea of attending four-year colleges and that not so enjoyable work in retail industries to find this community college and learn that it is the most accessible option for people seeking an education. CSM and every community college should be praised, and every student should have equal access to an education, and an affordable one at that. I've spoken to hundreds of highly motivated and kind students, probably even some of you, with so many unique stories, ranging from high school graduates who aren't sure what they want to do yet, to parents of young children wanting to make a better life for their family, or retirees just wanting to knock something off their bucket list. But speaking of high school graduates, can we all just pause for a moment and recognize a very important group of students in our graduating class today? Echoing what Dr. Wilson has said, the inaugural early college class is walking across this stage this morning. These early college program students attended CSM to complete 11 college classes, earned their general studies transfer certificate, and graduate high school with their first year of the CSM General Studies program completed. Truly remarkable. To those students, I hope you recognize from my story just how far ahead you are now on your path to success. You all are so young, so driven, so accomplished. You are the future. I congratulate you all and urge you to stay on your path at CSM. Graduates, we did it, and we should all be proud of our accomplishments. Be proud of your time here and make no mistake about it, CSM was the right choice. I want to thank all of you, fellow graduates, for teaching me this valuable lesson, that community college is truly a practical and rewarding path for so many reasons. I'm so very grateful to be a part of the CSM family, from student to employee, from student to alumna, to now what will be my future in sociology. Today, I will be graduating with 2 degrees and a 4.0 GPA. I plan to transfer this fall, and I have been blessed with great colleges to choose from, which include my first love from 3 years ago, the University of Maryland, Baltimore County, and the University of Maryland College Park on a full tuition scholarship. As well as, yes, I was also admitted to Georgetown University and Duke University. That is such a weight off my shoulders. I had to keep that a secret for a week. My dad found the admissions package and I had to call up my sister and it was just like, code red, we've been discovered. But I wanted to mention that to say, I never thought I stood a chance at any of these institutions. But with all of the opportunities that CSM gave me, I was willing to bet on myself. And look at what happened. As we all walk across this stage today and continue our paths in the future, I urge you to not be afraid to believe in your worth and ability. Continue to work hard and watch it all pay off like it has today. I'll end with these same words that has inspired me. But let me ask you, ain't nothing to it but to what? That's right. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you, Michaela Butler. The best is yet to come. I would now like to welcome the CSM Faculty Senate President, Professor George Bedell, back to the podium to present the Faculty Excellence Award.
We, the members of the faculty, thank you, the candidates for certification and graduation, for giving us this time in your ceremony to recognize the recipient of this year's Faculty Excellence Award. It is my great pleasure to announce that Kimberly Donnelly has been selected by the Faculty Excellence Committee to receive the 2022-2023 Faculty Excellence Award. I've known Professor Donnelly for many years, and I can attest to her many contributions to the college. For over 20 years, she's worked tirelessly in one of the most important areas of CSM, teaching developmental reading and writing. She's inspired thousands of our students and helped them to succeed and to overcome challenges by working hard for them in the classroom, dedicating incalculable hours for her students outside of the classroom, and notably, in pursuing progress in the way we, as an institution, offer developmental reading and writing courses. Most recently, Kim wrote a roadmap for CSM to transition from multiple developmental reading and writing courses to a unique integrated reading and writing program. Her roadmap explained CSM's internal data, reviewed current literature, and suggested a process for the transition. Based on her proposal, the college began offering the new IRW courses in 2021, and they are showing measurable success. Kim has also been at the vanguard of the new Hawk Go orientation program, which has shown great promise in helping our students to complete their goals at CSM. Kim has dedicated herself with passion to helping students succeed at CSM, but I'd also like to note that Kim is a fantastic colleague. She doesn't just support our students, she supports the CSM faculty as well. As a leader of the Faculty Academy, a member of the College Innovation Team, and a co-chair of an Achieving the Dream work group, she also supports us by being one of the warmest, friendliest, and easiest to talk to people on campus. It's for all of these reasons, on behalf of the faculty, I present the 2022-2023 Faculty Excellence Award to Kim Donnelly. Congratulations, Kim.
We recognize that a college is only as strong as its faculty. And so it is my pleasure to recognize this year's Faculty Excellence Award with an award provided by the CSM Foundation. Congratulations, Kim. Excellent. I don't know if we might have taken a picture. I was hoping somebody's going to be taking a picture, but maybe afterwards if you mind. Thank you. So we've now arrived at the moment that all of you have been waiting for. Please welcome Provost Rodney Redmond to the stage for the presentation of certificates and degrees.
We now confer the certificates in early childhood development. Precious Roche Holland. We now confer this certificate in general studies earned through our dual enrollment program. Moriah Oluwakimi Owopetu. We now confer the certificates in general studies earned through our early college program. Tayosi Adadi G. Zanaya India Evans with honors. Lynn Alisa Brevard. Angie Corrado. Joelle Andrea Dorsey. Nicole Elizabeth Elder with honors. Unique S. Eubanks. Victoria Ardell Gordon. Pauline L. Greer. Randolph J. Hart IV. Olurotimi Olutabi Isaacs with honors. Murdoch McCormick III, high honors. Gabrielle Elise Moore. Amaya Janae Parker. Shayla Anika Pradia with honors. Ethan Reedy. Leah Chantel Robinson. Ashley Jacqueline Rodriguez, high honors. Victoria K. Shackelford. Tyler Spicer. Latavia Nichelle Stewart. Solomon T. Thomas. Kyle James Thompson. Maya Lynette Talbert. Dante Devon Turner. Luca Miguel Vasquez, highest honors. Cameron Demond Benny. Kay Janae Wilson. Mara J. Wright. We now confer the certificates in graphic design. Maya Aliyah Tanae Reed. We now confer the certificates in human services, alcohol and drug counseling. Tony Adele Cherry. Tammy Lynn Marinaccio, high honors. Zuriel Udell Savoy, high honors. We now confer the Associate of Arts degrees in Arts and Sciences. Preston Robert Arnstein, high honors. Catherine A. Baxter, high honors. Tristan Thomas Beckman. Asia Bonifant. Asia Nadia Brown, honors. Joshua Taylor Cox. Abby Charisse Dampier, high honors. Mateo Andres Delgado Campbell. McKenna Aaron Gallagher. Brianna Garcia, highest honors. Nicholas Smith Hartwell. Carol Ann Jones. Savannah Marie McBain. Joshua Patrick McGuire. Lena McHome. Gregory Mims Jr. Tuba Mushtaq. Sobia Mushtaq with honors. Safa Muhammad Mustafa. Sage Perkins Hurd. Tiffany K. Shreve. Chloe Justine Waters. Alexia Wentz. Angelina Warcuff. Shamika Williams Worley. Caitlin Nicole Zacher. Filza Zahid. We now confer the Associate of Arts degrees in Arts and Sciences, Art. Donald Tobias Dickerson, Jr. Mari S. Judge. Jason T. Crestline, highest honors. Randolph M. Wallace, Jr. Adriana R.A. Ward. We now confer the Associate of Arts degrees in Arts and Sciences, History. Amber Nicole Baker. We now confer the Associate of Arts degrees in Arts and Sciences, Social Sciences. Sarah Benitez Hernandez. Michaela Jade Butler, highest honors. Sean Lewis Dyson, Jr., high honors. Paige Elizabeth Forsey. Kalina Gonzalez, highest honors. Madison Liliana Katori. Allison Renee Leclerc, with honors. Daniel Jonathan Mears, Jr., with honors. Rachel N. O'Brien, highest honors. Raquel Talia Regina Richardson. Kia Robinson. Dorian Elizabeth Slack. Jayona Smith. Kim Eureka Solers. Jennifer Renee Taylor. Patience Thomas. Linda D. Etz. We now confer the Associate of Arts degrees in Digital Media Production. Reagan Elizabeth Combs, highest honors. Giuliano R. Guardadaro, with honors. Connor Lee Thrasher, with honors. We now confer the Associate of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Development. Audrey Amanda Alve. Leomi Cecilia Brown, high honors. Bianca DeClerc. Allison Eileen Griffith with honors. Jillian Marie Pike with honors. We now confer the Associate of Arts in Teaching degrees in Early Childhood, Generic Special Education, Birth, Grade through Grade 3. Bryn Nicole Owen. Kendra Chantel Turner. We now confer the Associate of Arts degrees in Teaching, Elementary, Generic Special Education, Grades 1 through 6. Rebecca R. Perrin. We now confer the Associate of Arts degrees in General Studies. Madison Lynn Elliott. We now confer the Associate of Arts degrees in General Studies Communication. Mary Beth Meggs. Ella Grace Moshe with honors. Reginald Shane Stowe. We now confer the Associate of Arts degrees in General Studies, Criminal Justice. Harris Renee Dyson. We now confer the Associate of Arts degrees in General Studies, English. Michaela Sharice Barber. We now confer the Associate of Applied Science degrees in Human Services. Pamela Cherie Howard with honors. Christopher Breelink with honors. We now confer the Associate of Science degrees in Business Administration. Elena Ayers, high honors.
Well done, Dr. Redmond. Will all of the degree and certificate candidates please rise? Oh, I think we can do better than that. Can we give them another hand clap? By virtue of the authority of the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the award for which you have been recommended, admitting you to all the rights and privileges which throughout the land pertain to those certificates and degrees. In testimony whereof you have received this award of the college, officially signed and sealed. And now, graduates, the time you have been waiting for. You can officially move your tassels to the left side. Congratulations, 2023 graduates.
Will the faculty please rise? In recognition of your scholarly achievement, we, the faculty, salute you and wish you Godspeed.
Congratulations again, students. You may now join your family and friends in the atrium to celebrate this momentous occasion.